Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Skookum. Welcome back to the Survival Mountain server. I'm on the back side of the mountain right now because I have some plans for right here. I do kind of want to get my base situated. I was there a little bit. I've done some work there. Maybe I'll show some of that off by the time this episode is over. But for now, I do have some plans here. I don't currently have any food on me. And what I'm starting to realize about the situation that I'm in right now is the most valuable resource for me right now on this server is food. It seems like... ouch. It seems like, you go to do something and then you realize, oh, you're starving and you don't have any food. So what my goal is for today is I think I'm going to start a big wheat farm. Perhaps some carrots. We do have carrots going over by where I'm growing some wheat over there. So maybe I'll get some carrots going too. But for this area, I don't really know how big I want it to be, but I just know I need a lot of wheat. I need wheat so I can breed more sheep. Hopefully we can get a lot of sheep going. There are some cows in that direction somewhere, and maybe we take advantage of that. Try to breed some of them up. But for now, I'm going to level this out. I just wanted to show it off before I started doing any major work to it, so we know what it looked like before. And I'm not really big into terraforming too much. That's kind of why I picked out a flat area here. But I feel like it's necessary. It's going to be useful for me to have a lot of wheat, and I want the farm to be, big enough to the point where all the members of the server can have access to all the wheat that they need. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a little bit. And then we'll do something else. We'll see. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as I finish that little talk there, look at my hunger right now. I'm borderline dead. So that's the situation I'm in now. That's why I need to focus on some food now, so we can get some food rolling. I don't have too many sheep right now. Do I have... Oh my god, I'm gonna die right now. I am seriously gonna die. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna die now. Oh boy. Okay, kill two. Oh my gosh. Do I have enough time to cook this? Yes, put it in here. Oh, hello, sheep. Have you been watching me dig the farms? I'm sorry I can't help you. You're probably gonna die up there. So I got a lot of this flattened out a little bit. I filled most of it in with dirt. This is about the size I want to go with. I might take a little bit more out of here. But I just want to get this planned out on cam. So let's see. If I remember correctly, wheat can be hydrated with water up to 4 blocks away. I believe that's correct. So something like this. Be about this size. Let's count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so something like this should work out pretty well. We have 3 rows of 4. So wheat in here. I'm pretty sure you could lay this out more efficiently, but it's not meant to be super complex or anything. So I guess I'm gonna carry this out. It could go as far as you need it to, really. But I'd say about here might be good. So wheat in here. And then we can start a new set of crops, maybe like in here. Maybe carrots, pumpkins, maybe both. Could be anything. Alright guys, here's what I've got for the wheat farm so far. I went ahead and... Ouch. I went ahead and expanded it a little bit in that direction further. I also made it a little bit wider, so there's Well, it's a little bit more efficient now. So I've got 4 rows, 3, 3, and 4. I should have made it 4 rows all the way across, which would have made more sense, but this works. You know, it's not supposed to be super efficient, but there's a lot of wheat there so far. So now, what I think I should do, it's sort of a pain to... Well, it's not a pain to get down here. It's just a pain to get back over to where all the fun stuff is going to be happening on the mountain up there. So I guess what I should do is sort of figure out a path where I can build some sort of stairway or a tunnel or something. Here's the ideas that I have. I could make like a spiral staircase of some kind or zigzag somehow up there. Pretty simple. I could tunnel into the mountain, which would be kind of cool, and then build a stairwell somewhere else. And then another idea that I had, which I thought would be pretty cool, it might take a little bit longer though, is maybe start a stairwell up there, right? Up to about that level, carry it across, and maybe make a tunnel or like a bridge going across that sort of ravine there where it's cut out, and then a tunnel through, and back to on top of the mountain there. That would definitely be the more resource intensive, and it would take a lot longer, but I think it would look kind of cool. Yeah, maybe have a bridge coming out there. So we'd start there, staircase up, tunnel through there, bridge through there. It's a little bit complex, but it'd be fun. It'd be a fun project. Yeah, I would have to do a lot more caving because I'm pretty low on iron now. I just used the last bit of iron to make this pick. I also want to make... Here, let me get to the top of the mountain there. I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we are. A wheat farm is just back there, just over the side of the mountain. So, like I said, it would be cool to have a tunnel or staircase that leads somewhere up to maybe that level, or somewhere in there. Might be able to terraform it somewhat so that in the future we could have maybe shops or buildings or rooms or something like that. Also, what I would like to do is do sort of the same thing, just on this side. So, original spawn is somewhere about there. It'd be cool to maybe have paths that lead up to here, and a staircase going up there. Because I imagine that this area here there's going to be a lot going on here, because it's a flat area, it's open, so I assume things will be built there at some stage. So let me go ahead and gather up some resources, and I'm going to have to do some caving, like I said, and then I'll maybe start making some paths and tunneling out some areas and digging, and then I'll show you the progress once I'm done with that. So I'm doing some caving down here, and I think I may have found a zombie spawner. I heard it sounded like a million zombies in this direction. And I don't hear them so much now. But I think there might be a spawner somewhere. Oh yeah, you're starting to hear them now. Is it up or down? Sounds like it's this way. Ooh. Hello. Whole lot of zombies. Hi guys. How are you? Oh, creeper. Oh gosh. Don't be creeping on me. Yeah, take care of him. Oh. Okay. No spawner, that's sad. A lot of zombies, though. So it did take a while, but I finally got all the seeds planted in this wheat field. It's all filled in, looks good. There's quite a bit of wheat there, which I'm happy about. It's a good resource to have. So this is what I came up with. I think it looks pretty good. You know what? I think I'm going to use this upside down stair style. with like the blocks set back in. I think I'm going to use that more often, for sure on this server. It's a good theme to have. I'm still trying to work out the theme that I want for this server. I want it to be, you know, at least the things that I build, different from my single-player world somewhat. But I mean, spruce and stone brick looks so good. Some greenery somewhat planted in here. I should probably put some bushes. Maybe I'll grow an oak tree or pine tree, or I'll grow something there. But this is all very roughed out, obviously. It takes a long time. In case you didn't know, it takes a really long time to get all the resources and dig all this stuff out. I went through about, I want to say this is my 5th pick since digging this tunnel area out. This is the bridge. Again, I assume that I'll probably, I don't know, maybe make it look like a suspension bridge, maybe some posts and logs or something. Maybe I'll support it from the underneath, from the bottom. Might look pretty good. So this is all leading to this area here, which I did terraform just a bit. You can kind of make out how it was before. I think the blocks were about up to here. So I dug a little bit of that out. I might actually take this down one more block, or maybe all the way down to here. I'm not sure. I want to keep it looking as natural as possible, as always. But this is where it comes out to, which I think is a pretty good spot. You know, in the future, perhaps maybe more stairways and paths that lead to things, things that aren't built yet. Who knows? Like this is, you know, this is a good example. This could be flattened out and opened up. Just depends. It'll be done as needed. So the finishing touches for all those stairwells over there and the tunnels, you know, that'll be something I do off cam, probably in between episodes. So by next episode, that should be pretty much done, all fleshed out and looking nice. But I also want to start like the stairwell that I was talking about here, and I sort of, you know, I consider this side of the mountain to be the front of the mountain and that side the back, and so the front of the mountain should look really nice and, I don't know, should look epic, right? So my plan for this is, instead of having a 3-wide stairwell, I'm thinking about making a stairwell that's like really wide, maybe from like here to there, or maybe not that wide, maybe from here to there, right? So maybe 15, 20 blocks wide. I think I'm sort of taking inspiration from other games, because I've played games like World of Warcraft, and that has like a lot of castle style buildings, like old ancient time buildings, and also there's a city in Skyrim, which I will never remember the name of, but it's built into the side of a mountain. That's where dwarves used to live, and a lot of that architecture and structure is sort of what I'm pulling from here. When, you know, it's a good reference to go by. So that's sort of the theme I want to go with. So let me get this planned out. So I went a little bit crazy and just pretty much finished this whole thing. This is more or less the end product. So as you can see, super wide stairs, which I think looks pretty cool. Looks pretty epic. It's inviting. I have stairs on both sides. It's kind of cool. This really doesn't really lead anywhere now, but perhaps we can make this into a path. What are they doing? They're all just like swimming around each other. You're all dead. Dead. So I've got stairs on both sides. Let's check out the other side as well. I tried to carry that design over from the stairs over there. So upside down spruce stairs. Pretty much the same thing over here. Let's set back in here. Got some greenery in here. Let's take a good step back and look at the whole thing. Aha, so there you have it. Looks pretty good. The entrance to Survival Mountain. I do like that. So hopefully someday, perhaps other members of the server, as they join, will perhaps carry this design all throughout this mountain. That would be a really cool idea, to have this sort of theme and these sort of stairs that just flow all around and lead to different places. That's certainly planning ahead, but I think that would look pretty cool. That's sort of the idea of living on like a big, extreme hills sort of mountain. You want staircases everywhere so you can easily get to and from. So I'm about to wrap up this episode, but there's one more thing I want to check out. Let's go back to my base and look at that really quick. So this is the front of my personal base here. I haven't done a ton of work on it, but I did. Well, there was sort of an area that was cut out here, and I went ahead and dug it out a little bit more. My plan is going to be now to make this like a path or like a tunnel through here. I don't know how I want it to look, but that'd be kind of cool because I dug some of this out. This grass was up to here, so I terraformed that. So that'll work out nicely. There's a path there. This leads to the front of my base, the entrance, my house. But I did come in here earlier in the episode, and I noticed this. Donuts. He's a new member on the server. He's actually been here. It almost feels like it's been 3 weeks now, or at least 2 weeks. He's been on for a little while. He's a new member. I'm glad he's here. So let's read his little message. I love what you've done with the place. Really warm and cozy. 5 stars, Donuts. And he gave me 3 diamonds, which is super kind of him. I really do appreciate that. He's a nice guy. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He makes great videos. Check him out. If you do go check him out, leave a comment on his videos and let him know that I sent you. But this is really the state of my base. I spent pretty much all this episode over in the Survival Mountain doing that stuff there that you saw. So maybe we'll come here and work on this in the next episode, which will be nice. I do have some plans. Yeah, so that's the end of the episode. I appreciate you guys watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in blah, 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 blah. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.